This video is sponsored by Eniba.com, a fairly new online marketplace where you can get game keys and gift cards for PC, Xbox, PSN, Nintendo and much more. Check out the fantastic weekly deals with up to 70% off. Use the code Ikari during the registration to get another 3% off of every purchase, and have a fun time gaming. Evening, faggots! Welcome to Die. Yeah, Christmas got cancelled. Not because I don't want to, and there are two reasons actually. First, at least so far the modders have not released anything new Christmas related yet. And second, I could of course use some old mods, but I did it in the last couple of years every time, and nobody gave a fuck. So what's the point? So let's start with the simple stuff. Another menu replacer. Fantasy Forest by Vedas. This is a bit disappointing. I was hoping it was animated. Well, at least those balls look a bit like Christmas decoration. Christmas balls. Yeah, there's gotta be a better name for those. The next one is gonna blow some minds though. Copy and paste in console by Philsky. I mean, you all know it is not possible to paste stuff in the console by default. Seriously, what kind of bull is that? Didn't the developers need it to test things? Or did they just disable it afterwards to troll us? Anyway, you know, when you for example need to set stage of a quest that got stuck or something, now you don't need to type this bitch in like a caveman. The modern day modder chat uses the paste function like it should have been. Yeah, would have been really nice if it was released like 8 years ago. Ooh, the next one is good. You know, some people like me want the waiting and sleeping function to go down really fast, to save some freaking time. But apparently there are also people who want to extend it. Witcher style meditate waiting by MaxLu. It's not normal waiting, it's special waiting. You can assign a hotkey and also toggle it to have sleep properties. And then, yeah, it's pretty much just the animation. The good thing is, the other mod still works, and the waiting still goes down really fast. 2 stones with 1 catapult. Well, Christmas or not, the monsters don't care. Monster time, Golden Saints by Mihail. Some Shivering Isles action for us, long time no see. They were also present in Morrowind. I have the feeling they are not too happy to see me again. Well, what can you expect from Daedra? Maniac Mage, oh yeah, I'll show you who the real Maniac is. But of course we can also summon them too. Spellbooks also included. And the weapons they drop are also usable. The next creature is also not easy to bear. Cave bears. Yes, it's pretty simple, just some variations of cave bears. But if you thought the Golden Saints seemed unfriendly, check out those beefcakes. They look like they are on meth or something. The regular bears seem like poo on a Saturday morning in comparison. But it's okay, because the next creature is really cool. Guardian Specters. This is a quality mod, you guys, show it some love. Those Specters do not just look extremely badass, but also come in different tasty elemental forms, have each their own kind of arena place where you fight them, use badass unique abilities, so the fights are fun too, and in addition to all that, there are also spellbooks, so you can summon those fuckers for yourself, and some more. Yes, there is more. And the last creature mod is totally killing it. Pyramid Head Polymorph spell. Yes, everything starts with this ring. Equip it and you get 3 abilities. The first one lets you transform into Pyramid Head, the second one is to summon his knife, and the third one is some kind of attack. Let's see now. Yep, I'm Pyramid Head alright, as expected. Good, good, this is very fitting for some Christmassy slaughtering action. Okay, the knife is kinda a bit small, yes, that's what she said, but seriously, it was way bigger in the games. And the ability does something. Yeah, it's probably just a fear effect. Powers can be used once a day. Yeah, great. I expected it to be a bit more massacre-y, but whatever. So, since I'm totally disappointed with the size of the knife, let's get some more weapons. Velothi Warscythe by Billy Rowe. Well, it's Billy Rowe, you know the drill, shiny textures and all. Anyway, this is more like the right length, but still not the right size. Yes, I am taking this very seriously. The next weapon is Modern Swords by Eno. Oh come on, this is not a sword, it's a knife. It's way too small to properly kill someone, but at least there are some different colors. And the last weapon mod is Hot's Chainblade by Matlock. This stuff is based on Heroes of the Storm, and yes, it does look a bit cartoony. Not even gonna talk about the size, but there is actually quite a lot of stuff in this one. Also different colors, and also some more weapons. Hammers, katanas, lots of stuff. So it's actually quite a good mod. Oh wait, it says there are armors too. Only that it seems they are female only. Damn it. Okay, hey you there, generic thought, get your ass over here. Let me introduce, this is Cole by Takanashi Kuro, a generic thought follower. Now let's see this stuff. Yep. As I feared, a typical condition of severe low texturia. Nah, I mean it's from Heroes of the Storm, so obviously the armors look a bit cartoony too. And it seems some have a problem with certain physics objects, if you know what I mean. The next armor is DX Druid Armor by Deserter X and Dianka33. This is a super complicated armor with a shitload of parts and branchy horns coming out of the head. No, seriously, this one is of top quality, even for this modder. There is also a bow and arrows with the same leafy, woody style to complete the look. And then there is also this side of the coin. COCO Ahegao t-shirt by COCO and Daymar. It's a t-shirt with many drawings on it, very colorful, great composition. If you don't know what Ahegao is, then go Google it, I'm not gonna explain it. But there are also some other motifs as well, so it's okay, I guess. Okay, we shall close off the armor section with this little retexture. ClavicusVile mask by ElSopa. Hey, give me that thing! This one I can do myself! So, as I was saying, ClavicusVile mask by ElSopa. This retexture sure is quite different, makes the mask look way less evil with this bright and shiny style. Clavicus for the good guys. But yeah, it's just a retexture. Well, looks like it's time for adventure. But it's not going to be any adventure, it's going to be a brutal adventure. First we're going to visit Teldrasel, the Elven Gardens by PK2, located right next to Valkyries. This place is really... Okay, stop. This music does not fit at all. Besides, there is nobody to kill here anyway. And yeah, my frame rate slightly begins to struggle in some places. There's just so much stuff here. Also, it looks like somebody chose just the right outfit for this kind of place. However, I have to say, I do not really buy that this is supposed to be a player home. It's definitely more a place for screenshots and such. But it sure is a really beautiful place. But next we are headed to a very different kind of place. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Sausan by Toby. There are actually two files of this on the Nexus. The one called Update, however, seems to be standalone and what you want to get. This place is also nothing finished and only accessible through console commands. But fortunately we now have the glorious copy-paste function, so that's already a win in my book. This place also seems to rely on lots of extra assets you can get if you want. They are listed on the mod page, but from what I understand it's just for the NPCs to look properly, so it's optional. I mean, that living place part looks really nice, but there are also lots of rooms and spaces which are unfinished. And I mean really unfinished. I was really curious about that very specific room here, but alas, it be empty. Or is it supposed to be the joke? I'm also pretty sure some of the assets that are needed are not mentioned, since I found this awesome looking place with those many pink cars, which also looks anything but finished to me. Lots of Star Wars rocks here, oh yeah. Funnily enough, this arena thing actually worked properly. Enemies started spawning and there were messages on screen telling me what to do. Only that the dogs also kinda killed the arena master, so I got no reward. So anyway, what can I say? If you are up for exploring some weird unfinished levels, this is okay. And this is it for this episode. The links are more as always in the description below. Don't forget to endorse the mods you like, and if you like, unfinished stuff? Whatever. Merry Christmas!